Hello. Hello, welcome back, people of YouTube. Right, so I'm actually just prepping doing a Titanic review of everything. So it's going to cover like the cost of it, compared to like a hobby kit, a review of the actual model, the build process, bits, bobs, whatever, and any of the upgrades that I've done to the model. I've bought maybe what, one, two, three pieces, so it's like pennies basically. But while I was doing the back of the ship, it's not finalised yet, so this could be a completely wasteful video. But these little, I don't even know what they're called, guy ropes maybe. These little ropes at the back of the ship. Now this one in the mast, I've got this one off. Just wait to get this back on. It was kind of annoying me. Now I'm quite pernickety in a way. I like these ropes to be kind of tight. The problem is if you look this side. So this rope was actually connected to the bottom of this. So this is a little crane piece, and it fits in this top bit, and that's it. The problem is to get any real tension on these lines. It's very difficult. Instead of just pulling it and getting a little bit of tension and that's it done, these pop off all the time. So you've either got to get somebody else to hold here while somebody tensions this up. But even then, if there's too much tension, they're going to just pull off anyway. So what I was thinking of doing is basically gluing this to this tile piece here, which is only like a contact point, and it would work great. But the other sides, I don't know if you can see, I'll maybe try and pan back. So this side here, I'll maybe actually just come out the cradle. So you can see here, I've taken this side piece off. I've actually got the funnel here, so the funnel's off as well, which it's just a modular part, just comes straight out. You can see here, what I'll do is I'm going to just gently peel this up. So this comes off. I need to watch, there's a little grey piece here. This little piece here can fall off. So this just comes off. And if you look here, there's a little blue puck. So you can see over this side, all I've done is take away this blue puck and replace it with the string. And I'll get this back in here and try and do it live. Can you see that? You can just about see that puck. So all I'm going to do is take this off. I'm going to be careful. I don't want to get it inside the ship. So there we go. Took that. Oh, nearly lost it there. So that's the blue puck we have. And all I'm going to do is replace it. Take this one off the crane. Now, when you think about it, this makes these cranes a little bit bigger. So that crane is now the same as every other crane on the ship. So there's a bit of continuity there. So basically what we're going to do is take this puck, and I think I angled that one this side. The only problem that we're going to have here is tension. If there's too much tension on this, I don't mind a bit of bow in this mast. So as you can see there, we've just replaced this with the puck for the rope. Exact same format as this. And then basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this one back over on this side. And what happens is, it's maybe going to be hard to see. In fact, I don't think I can do this side. Maybe I can. So that's that one down. There's a little gap. Have I even got my... Where did I get my pointer? So I've got a little bit of extra pieces. That's my pens down. I've got extra pieces here. I've actually got a perfect pointer from the Titanic build. So here's my pointer. So I don't know if you can see. I maybe just rearrange this. So you can see here, there's a little gap. There's a little gap between these two studs, which is perfect for getting this down a little bit of this little channel, so that when I put this part on, and I tug this bit to the side, it comes out. Oh, that's going to be... It maybe need to readjust this mast a tiny smidge. Maybe look into that, but this is perfect. It probably could do with just going down a wee smidge, but the thing is though, if I put enough tension on this, I could probably get the top of this part. Once I put the guy ropes, it's not, what is it? It's not antenna. Rigging, that's it. Proper terminology here. So if I can get this rigging tight to the after the ship, it's going to straighten this pole out. But the good thing is, it's not going to pull these out because these are under these bricks. So this is a tight format. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this back in. I might actually get it off this book because it's quite precarious. I'm going to get this back here, and I'm going to put the ship back together. So I thought there was another way I was going to try and do it. I was going to try and put it under tiles, a bit like White My Bricks type of thing. But right off the bat, I can see that the tension on these ropes is perfect. You know, it's nice. I'm going to get the engines back in. By the way, the engines are absolutely superb, the piston. And that actually revolves. But I'm going to do a video of the ship itself. I'm going to get that done soonish. I was actually just doing that while I was looking at getting a kind of slight script up and running, because I don't want to really miss anything. But yeah, let's get this ship back together here. So it just joins up here. Yeah, so I'm going to do a video of it, just like basically the build itself. And that's when I came across the idea of doing the ropes underneath the decking, which I thought would be a lot better. Let's get this funnel back in here. So it's quite an easy modification to do. You don't really need to destroy your ship. It's just a little mod, because the funnel guy ropes are quite good. Rigging, yeah, okay.
Somebody speaking to you?
No, I'm just saying myself. The rigging of the funnels is quite good. But the back one was really starting to do my head in. So I'm just going to get these funnels back down a little bit. In fact, I need to remove that ship actually. Remove that ship. Because it just kind of gets in the way. So yeah, the slightest pull on the rigging there would just ping that off. So let's, proof of the pudding. So that's that on, get the lifeboat back on. We're now going to hook the ship up again. So, as you can see, it's a pretty impressive size. So here's my rigging here. It is going to be slack. Join those two up. There we go. And then this little tension wheel here. So what I think is going to happen here, I'm going to be able to really maybe tighten this, get this back. Get this pulled back a little bit. Let's try and get it in situation first before we tension it. I don't even think we need too much tension on this. You know, there's a little bit of bend on that. I'm maybe going to just try and see if I can angle it a little bit better. Right, it's just lifted that up a wee smidge, but that's no worry, we can put that down. Yeah, that's pretty good. So there we go. I think that's going to work. Let's see. Should maybe have swapped cameras. I don't think I can now though. So you can see here. It's maybe hard to actually see. I need to maybe remove this one. So there you go. You get a good. So instead of it going under this one here, it basically, you can see it here, it's going into the actual deck of the ship and out the back here, and that is tight. I just need to get this mast straight, which I might have a little play with that while I'm sort of doing up this video, but just removing those two blue pucks, I think that is a better rendition. As I say, all these little masts now, or all these little cranes are the same length, whereas before they were a little bit these ones here would be sitting proud because they had these masts. The only thing that's really bugging me now is the mast, but I could probably actually redo that with something, rejig or whatever. I'll work something out, but anyway, that's just a little quick video. So that's how I've got the back ropes, rigging, because the front one's the same. The front one's actually built into the hull, so it kind of works for that one, and it works for this because that's not going to come off. That looks perfect, it's nice and straight. This, I could play about with this and get this a little bit tighter, but I don't really think that's going to straighten this mast out. So I'm going to look at that, but I can do that at a later date. Anyway, that's just that's the last upgrade. When I do my overall video on the Titanic, I'll include that in it. All my little upgrades that I've done, I think, make it a better display model. But anyway, that's going to do it for me. So join me. Hopefully I get this video done. I need to write a little script and whatever. Not that I really. I usually just go in at the deep end with my videos. I don't really do a script. But anyway, take care, folks. To the whoops. Bye.